So my husband gave me an idea for Vlogmas to kind of help with some of the stress of it. And one of the things that I stress about is putting together all these series of clips and hoping that they make sense for a vlog for the day. And my husband was like, why don't you do more one takes? And I think it's because I never really know what to talk about for a long period of time without having prompts. So I'm giving myself some prompts tonight. My kids are getting tucked away into bed. The little one's in bed. The older one's gonna be going to bed. My husband's in bed. And I felt like it was a really good time to sit in front of my Christmas tree. It's lighting up my face right now, and answer some get to know me questions. So that way it gives you guys an opportunity to continue to get to know me, and hopefully you stick around. I know that people kind of get like the essence of who I am through videos, but doing a sit down and get to know you, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to hear people's answers to questions and see how alike we are and how different we are. So that is what we're going to do tonight for Vlogmas Day 13. I'm going to just jump into it. The first question here is, who is your hero? Historically, I've always said my mom, and it's just because I look up to her and I think that she's a wonderful woman. But if I really like dissect what a hero is somebody that saves you. And I don't really feel like I've had anybody save me other than myself, if that makes sense. Like, all of the things that I have gotten through, yeah, I've been surrounded by support and love, but it was always on me to like get myself through whatever it was I was going through. And I'm not saying I'm my own hero, but what I'm saying is I don't really feel like I have a hero. If I look at that word as like defined, there's people I look up to and I love so much, but I really don't think I have a hero. So that's my answer for question 1. Question 2 is, if you live anywhere, where would it be? The only place that I've ever felt a pull to move to was Meridian, Idaho. And the reason I love that area is because Ryan has a family that lives over there. And so that's an area that we will visit, I feel like, every other summer. And every time I go, I just can see us living there. I feel like the community just feels a little bit different than here. I feel like people seem to be all more, I don't know, conscious of their neighbors, and it seems like there's always things going on that's bringing people together. I feel like people are truly taking care of themselves and their homes, and I don't know, I get this feeling of almost like this perfect world safety bubble over there. And maybe it's the way that Ryan's family is over there. I don't know what it is, but that's the only place I've ever been called to want to move to. But we honestly probably will never move very far from where I'm at now, just because Ryan and I are settled with our jobs, and we wouldn't really want to move the kids. But I would say Meridian, Idaho, which is so random, has been the only place that's really called to me. What is my biggest fear? If I really think about things that could ignite fear in me, it would be something happening to my kids or my husband. I tend to be somebody who avoids anything that would trigger fear or make me think about those things, because in the grand scheme of everything, I have no control over tomorrow. And so I wouldn't say that I'm fearless. I just avoid thinking about the things that truly would terrify me. But those are probably like the biggest impact things I can think of, that if something happened to them, how hard it like life would be, you know? So I guess that's my biggest fear. My favorite family vacation, growing up, my stepdad would take us on trips to Montana to visit his family, and he had a boat, so we would go to a lake and we would do camping and we'd stay overnight on the boat. And honestly, looking back on those days, there's a lot of really, really good memories. And I'm thankful that I have that as part of my history. And in my adult life, we haven't gone on a whole lot of vacations, but the ones that we've been going on recently have been Disneyland trips. For anybody who doesn't know, my husband is kind of a Disneyland kid at heart, and every time he goes, he's like, okay, I think I'm good for a while, and then the next year there's a reason why we have to go back. So I would probably say in my adult years it's been Disneyland, because that's really what I've been able to experience. But I do want to say, like, I do want to travel other places. I want to have like a weekend in Vegas with my husband. I want to go with my family on a few cruises. I want to do, XYZ. So hopefully there's some more interesting, different family vacations in our future, but Disneyland it is. If I could change one thing about myself, what would it be? I honestly think it would be I think the word is grit. Hold on. My little nugget was thirsty. I forgot to get him water for bed. Anyways, what I was saying is I would instill grit in myself when it comes to my health, or even like pursuing passions that are just for me. I feel like I'm constantly distracted, or kind of just fall off whatever train it was that I thought I wanted to go gung-ho on. And I see people that go all in with their passions, and I admire the heck out of that, because I just don't know how people do it. I feel like my brain is too busy flipping through all the different things in life, and I have a hard time focusing and truly being like all in with anything. So there are things that I feel like it's easier for me to get into routines on and follow through with, but really with my health, I just wish that I was better at that, and I think it's a personality trait thing for me. I don't know that I could change. It feels like wrong when I try to, if that makes sense. I just want to fight it. It's like friction. Anyways, that's what I would change. What really makes you angry? Little things. I mean, I hate to say it, but repeating myself. That's something that just like makes me feel frustrated, or when people are selfish or entitled. Those kinds of things are really triggering to me, because I'm opposite for the most part on that, and I'm always thinking about, full picture, big picture. I don't know. I can feel very frustrated in situations where that is part of what I have to deal with, I guess. So I guess those are a few triggering things for me. I don't know if it's because I'm a Taurus, fun fact, but those things bother me. What motivates me to work hard? Honestly, I want whoever I'm working with or working for to know the value that I am. And I don't know how else to say that. Like, I don't want to waste anybody's time. I want people to be thankful that I was there to do what I did. I want to make an impact. Those are the kinds of things that motivate me, is really who I'm working with and for. It's not the money, although I'm always looking to make a little bit more. I'm not going to lie about that, but it truly is, how those that are working with me go home. My hope is that they felt supported, that they feel that I made a difference, that I'm irreplaceable. Like, those are all things that motivate me and make me the kind of worker that I am. My most favorite thing about my career is definitely most of the people I work with. I feel like I work with such genuine people, and I think it's different when you work in an office that is nonprofit and is there to cater to people who are struggling. The the type of people that you work with are obviously there to make a difference in the community, and it shows. I mean, all my other jobs that I've ever worked, it's been for profit or just bigger businesses, and you just have different kinds of personalities. So that's probably my favorite part about my career. What's the biggest complaint about my job? Would be that we are just a small freckle of an agency, like in the community in Oregon, and we don't really have, we do have a say in things, but we're not the one that's directing the ship. We're just saying, hey, don't do that. The state makes all the decisions, and there's been enough poor decisions that's the part that I hate about my job is the ones that are in charge making the decisions they make that cause trickle-down effects that are terrible for people that we serve, for us doing the jobs. It's been really frustrating, and I wish that I can change that part, and I wish that our executive management could have funding from a different source and we could do things our own way. I think that it would be beautiful, but that's not the case. So I would change that. Let's see. What makes you laugh the most? Gosh, I laugh at people. In general, people make me laugh the most. I'd say that. What was the last movie I went to and what did I think? Last movie I went to was Barbie. I'm making sure that I didn't go to another movie because I have gone to movies with my kids, but I'm pretty sure it was Barbie. And I really liked it. I'm pretty sure I really liked it because, one, I'm a woman, and there was some good messages within that movie. And I was also a Barbie kid. I played with Barbies until it tapered off when I was 13, but I was a Barbie kid. That's what I was always doing with the neighbor girl. And yeah, that movie spoke to me in my soul. It made me want to get a Barbie that looks like me, but no luck so far. Let's see. What did I want to be when I was small? I wanted to be a weather lady. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a mother. I wanted to be famous, just to name a few. What do my kids want to be when they grow up? So far, my oldest keeps on communicating that he wants to be a veterinarian. He really, really loves animals and he wants to help them. I don't think he obviously understands the heartache that comes with that job. And I'm not saying he couldn't do it, because he definitely could. He's very smart. And he might be the best vet tech of the future. But that's what he's continually communicated. And the little one goes back and forth between being a police officer and being a firefighter. So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. If I can choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? The only thing I could think of when I read this was, so this year I kind of got into, oh gosh, my brain is drawing a blank. It's getting late. Metal detecting, right? I got into it, and I have this wish to go to a warm beach and spend an entire day treasure hunting on a beach and getting fresh food and just spending the whole day there. I think that sounds so peaceful, and it would be so rewarding, and that's what I would do if I could have a day, the perfect day. What's my favorite game to watch, or game or sport to watch or play? To watch, I love UFC fights. I haven't watched any recently, but they're the ones that pull out the most excitement when I'm watching them, because I don't know, I always pick somebody to root for, and every movement and punch thrown and whatever. It's just so exciting. And I know it's not for everybody, but I love it. And then the second sport probably would be basketball, just because I simply understand what's happening. All other sports are either boring or I have no idea what's going on. Football's one of them. And my sister tried to explain it to me, you guys. It wasn't catching. And then to play, I don't really play sports. But if laser tag could be like a sport, that I would pick that for sure. The next question is, would you rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car? But there's no context to this. Like, if it's going to work, definitely drive a car. I just want to get there and get home ASAP. But like, if it was for my mental health, probably ride a bike. It's something I do during the summer. Is I've got like a cute bike with a basket, and I ride it around the neighborhood. I'll put like one AirPod in, or I'll throw my phone in my basket and listen to music and ride in the sunshine, and it's lovely. But I have ride a horse like on my bucket list. I rode a horse once as a kid and I barely remember it, and I want to do it as an adult for sure. What would I sing on karaoke night? I don't have a specific song coming to my head, but I do tend to either pick songs that have kind of more like talk singing, so maybe they're not really singing, or like more like easy singing. Like, I can't think of any of the dang songs, but the ladies that sing lower, is that alto? I'm an alto. Like Alanis Morissette, there you go. I would sing something like that where I'm not truly having to like belt a note, because what happens is I get nervous, and then I swear to you guys, my throat closes up and I barely sound like I'm making a noise. There was this one time at a karaoke bar, my husband got me to go up and sing, and I chose Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Anywho, nobody could hear me because my throat was actively closing up while I was trying to sing. So never again will I make those kinds of choices. We will rap. We will sing easy songs. What two radio stations do I listen to in the car the most? I'm a spoiled girl with my my satellite radio, and I don't think I will ever go back. I will keep paying $7 a month or whatever it is. And there's probably like 10 channels I listen to the most, and the only ones I can think of the names of are like, I think there's like a Pop Rocks, which is like pop rock music from when I was a teenager. There's this channel called Blend, and it's just a blend of music. There is a channel, it's like 2000s, and you know, they throw in all the music that I would have been like gyrating to in the school cafeteria when I was a kid. I don't know, there's a few channels like that I tend to like hope that I find a good song on. But I go all over the place. There's a channel called Octane that's got a little bit harder stuff, like I don't know, Korn or Slipknot or something. And then there's some country stations that I listen to. It just depends on my mood. Like, do I need to get pumped up? Do I need to be in my feelings? Am I feeling lovey-dovey? Like, there's moods. So there you go. Would I rather wash dishes, mow the lawn, clean the bathroom, or vacuum the house? If I could choose one of those and have somebody else do all the rest, I would definitely choose vacuum the house. I do not like cleaning, and vacuuming is the easy one. Let's see. Do you have, or have you ever had a nickname, and what is it? Growing up, I had the nickname Pooh, for Pooh Bear, not Poop, Pooh Bear. And I don't know where that came from, but my cousin called me Pooh, And then, let me think about this. I've got an aunt that calls me Ray Ray. And at work, my name in Spanish means queen. So some people call me queen. And I think that's it. Oh, my husband has a nickname for me. It's Boobs. But he only addresses it really in writing. He doesn't really say it out loud. But anyways, there you go. Do I like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? I like both. Oh, somebody's coming. Okay. We're talking about surprises. Do I like them or don't I? It depends on who's involved with it, I guess. So if it's my husband or just a single person that thought of me and they did like a special intimate surprise, I love that. I love that I can appreciate whatever was done for me in private, but like a big ordeal, like for instance, my last birthday, my team is so sweet, so thoughtful. They did this big party for me, and it literally made me feel lovesick. I was loved too hard by my team, and I didn't like that. I mean, I loved it, but also like I don't want that to happen again. It was too much love. So that's a surprise that kind of knocked me on my ass a bit. So small intimate surprises, small like little things, somebody brings me a cookie or somebody, I don't know, does just small things. I love that. I love that so much. But the big stuff, like I hope that I never have a surprise party. It will make me feel physically sick. I can't even. Would I rather go on vacation to Hawaii or Alaska? I technically kind of have both on my wish list, but technically for Alaska, I just want to do their cruise ship. I'm not quite sure I would want to go there. So maybe I would say Hawaii because I love me some warm weather. Would I rather win the lottery or work the perfect job? 100% win the lottery. I don't think the perfect job exists. It's work. Like, no, thank you. If I could be a millionaire and just dilly-dally and do fun things for the rest of my life, blessed be, I would do that. 100%. If money was no object, what would I do all day? Gosh, I would treat people really well because I know that that's what brings me joy. I get joy, taking somebody out to eat. I get joy helping people with their issues. I don't know. I know that a lot of my money, if it wasn't an issue, I just had like endless amounts of money, that's what I would do. I would help people, or just be a really good friend or a really good family. I wouldn't have excuses not to live, I guess. That's what I would do. If I can go back in time, what year would you travel to? Honestly, I would want to travel back in time to meet my mom's mom. I just have a single picture of her. And my mom loved her so much. And I don't know. She's just a person that I'm sad that I never got to know. She passed away before I was even born. And I would like to travel back in time and just have a meal with her, pick her brain about my mom and my aunt and about her, what she liked. If I'm like her in any way, I don't know. I feel like that would be really cool. This is a fun one. How would your friends describe you? I was trying to pull up my Facebook because I had asked a few friends how they would describe me. They said gentle. They said loyal, positive, really freaking sweet things, energetic, all good stuff, all good things. And I'm thankful that I asked them, because honestly, they put me in really, really good spirits tonight by sharing their words of description for me. So those were a few things that my friend said. I didn't want to make it up, so I asked them. They're like, "Why are you asking?" Oh man. I'll answer a couple more. So I think this video is getting lengthy, but it's kind of fun doing this. Let's see. Aside from the necessities, what one thing could you not go a day without? Aside from the necessities, what could I not go without? I don't know. I literally think that I would be okay in prison minus like the scary people. Like, my brain is so simple. And I don't have anything electronic. I don't have any like physical items that I have to have on me. Like, even if I took my wedding ring off, I know that I'm married, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't think that there's anything that I'm always like, oh, it has to be with me. Even my phone, like, I freaking desert my phone all the time. I'm like, where is it? I don't think that there is anything that exists. If it's not necessary, I don't need it. I didn't really answer that question. That's just how I feel. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know that I'll be doing the same job for various reasons. Even though I'm good at it and I do enjoy the people, I don't know that I would try and apply for a management position, because where I'm at, I'm a supervisor and they're underneath management, blah, blah, blah. Basically do the same thing. It's kind of dumb. Or if I would completely go somewhere else. I don't know. It's kind of a mystery. I think in 5 years, my husband and I will be better with dating each other, because our kids will be able to be home. And, you know, I know that they're not going to set each other on fire. At least I hope. I don't know. I feel like in 5 years, I'll be more of a free living woman. And I think that I'll be able to do more. And I don't know, maybe we won't even live in this house anymore. If the interest rates drop, we won't. We'll move. But yeah, I guess we'll see, huh? 5 years. That's a long time from now, actually. How many pairs of shoes do you own? I don't know. If I were to guess, I would say, gosh, I would say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think around 20, because I'm counting like flip-flops, slippers. I probably have around 20 pairs of shoes. Do I wear all of them? No. Do I wear most of them? Yes. And I've been better about getting rid of the shoes I just won't wear. If I was a superhero, what powers would I have? I would have the power to transform into anything I wanted. So if I wanted to fly somewhere, I could be a plane. If I wanted to, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't do that. Now that I'm thinking about, like, what else would I become? And it would be cool. It's not like I'm going to transform into a microwave. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Maybe I would be able to duplicate myself. Oh, the things that I can do if I could make more than one of me. I'm going to say that. I'd duplicate myself. Okay, one more question. What's my favorite zoo animal? That's hard. But, okay, I'm going to tell you the ones I'm having struggle with picking. Sloth, elephant, are the two that I'm mostly going back and forth. I don't think I can choose. Not every zoo has a sloth though. I think the only time I saw a sloth was when I was at the Idaho Zoo and he was smiling at me and my heart became a puddle. But the elephants, especially when they've got a baby in there, good Lord, I could stay there all day. But I will say they make me feel sad too, because they just stand there and they're just, I know that they're not where they want to be. I just want to hug them the most, you know? So maybe I'll say elephants, but I kind of wish they weren't in the zoo. Okay. This will be it for you guys getting to know me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun sitting down to do it. I literally just went to a random website that had a bunch of questions on it and we answered them together. So if you liked getting to know me better, let me know. I can do more of these. It makes it simpler, and I don't know, it's kind of fun reflecting and diving into yourself and just answering questions. So okay, I hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas number 13, and I will be back tomorrow with probably a normal vlog. Take care, love always. Bye.